What's up, everybody? I'm probably the shortest person that's ever done this, right? Okay, let's go. Yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm a son of a career soldier. There's my dad right there. He looks like an extra in like Full Metal Jacket. There's me with the scowl that I still have to this day, and my sister in the middle with a balloon. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about. My dad sent this. But anyways, this is a bricklayer. And I remember when I was in middle school, I was terrible at school. And I had to go to the counselor's office, and they told me, hey, you're terrible at school. You might want to be a bricklayer or like a mechanic, because you pretty much aren't going to amount to anything. It was weird because like I had to walk away thinking like, hey, I'm never going to amount to anything. So when I was a kid, we used to go on these long road trips to California to visit our family, and I would just totally ignore them by just listening to music. Music was such a big deal. You know, I had a Walkman. I think I burned through like 5 of them, and then I graduated to a boombox. And I just was fascinated by radio, album-oriented rock, hip-hop, everything. I bought cassettes, CDs, and my dad bought me a radio like this when he was stationed in Germany. He sent it back home. So I still have it. It still works. So yeah, like my DJing is deeply rooted in like band. I was a trumpet player back home in Killeen. I was in marching band, jazz band, solo and ensemble. I was really serious about it. I thought I was going to be like the world's greatest trumpet player and be famous and all that kind of stuff. And then I moved to Austin, and then I was going to hip-hop shows. And this is Catfish Station on 6th Street. I don't even know what bar it is now, but there were tons of hip-hop shows in the 90s at Catfish Station. And that's when I got to meet a lot of the, DJs and hip-hop folks here in Austin, Texas. And then when I first moved to Austin, I started DJing at this place, Nasty's. And I'm there every Monday still. I don't know why I'm there, but I'm still there every Monday. It's force of habit, y'all. You need to come out. I know Monday is a hard sell. And we just play a little bit of everything. David and Rachel, who are out in the crowd, play. This is a picture from the Austin American Statesman in 1997. And it's a weird photo, isn't it? I think I look weird. Anyways, that's when I was still playing vinyl. I still play vinyl to this day, but it's with a computer. And Nasty's is a big deal. So, and then after that, I started working at Waterloo. I worked at Waterloo Records for 13 years. I was a buyer there, and I'm hanging out in the check-in room. Shout out to John Coons, Kathy Marcus. It was a great time. I learned a lot about music. I think Nasty's and Waterloo is definitely the cradle of all the things that are happening to me now. So, I've been throwing this 80s party at here in town since 2000. And we're like on the 52nd one that's coming up next month. And it's just an 80s party. Everyone loves 80s music. Everyone loves to get drunk to 80s music and fall to 80s music. So, it's fun. So yeah, and then I started doing bigger shows. And this is with Snoop Dogg at South by Southwest last year. It's kind of funny because I tried to put my arm around him and he didn't want me to do that. He's like, hey, don't touch me. Not cool, dude, So yeah, that's me and Mr. Snoop Dogg over here. Speaking of dogs, this is me and my dog. And I thought it would be a good segue. So anyways, I never used to have a beard, but I messed with my dog one day, and he was just like, yo, leave me alone. And I just persisted, and he bit me. He bit me in the face, which was weird. So when I went to the doctor, they're like, yo, you have to grow out your beard. So anyways, here's ACL 2012, and I was replacing The Weeknd. So talk about playing to an aggro crowd. They hated me at first, They were like, where the hell, who is this dude? And then, maybe 10 minutes into my set, it was good. So, I've been able to apply my DJ knowledge, and I actually produce festivals with C3 Presents. I help produce and curate one of the biggest DJ stages in the United States, and this is our production crew. And I love it. It's really fun. It has something to do with DJing and not. This is my residency in Las Vegas. Look at that. I'm drinking coffee. I don't drink, but I drink a lot of coffee. and the sets are really long, so I have to drink coffee. Las Vegas is a strange place because I'm there like once a month. The normal human being goes there like once, 10 years? It's so weird. Like, you can't even eat a quiet meal. I'm addicted to Topo Chico, as you could tell. I just love it, you know. Girlfriend introduced me to it like years ago, and I've been hooked. I'm kind of semi-sponsored by Topo Chico. I think they think I'm crazy. I talk to them on the phone like maybe once a month. And yeah, I DJ for the UT athletics department. That's me DJing at a basketball game. I actually just got out of a basketball game just a minute ago, which was fun. So yeah, it's like, this opportunity gives me a chance to DJ and also experience a different world. This is me at the election night 2012 at Obama's HQ. My buddy works for Obama's advance team, and he was like, "Yo, do you want to play for Obama?" I'm like, sure. When do I have to be there? Tomorrow. And I'm like, I'm in. So they snuck me in there, and you know, I had to play a bunch of songs, and it was amazing. That's me at the White House Easter egg roll like this past April, and that was fun. Playing for the kids. Kids are always fun. They're easy to please. And yeah, you know, the White House is no joke. I mean, security for days. You can't just run around and act silly and everything. And there I am with the first couple. Funny story about this photo. No. Before let me say this. I was DJing, and like the production person's like, "Yo, like, hey, we want you to take a photo with the president. He wants to take a photo with you." I was like, "Okay." This room was like the size of like 2 football fields, and I ran. The one thing you never do is run around the president. I was running towards him, and like, I'm talking like 20 Secret Service people were like, "Who is this guy? Who is this guy?" And I was like, "I'm DJing here." And so I walked up after running and took a photo with the president and the first lady, and I was just huffing and puffing. So anyways, that's my story. Thanks, everybody. Shout out to John Coons.